we're struggling with what we're going to call this episode, but
Yeah.
I like to call it Emilia Doubts Herself.
I like to call it that too.
It's funny when
I like to watch her squirm. No. I think what about restraint?
I don't know if that's the right word. I feel like that's giving it too much like grown up vibage. I think it's just maybe more
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Is it restraint, or is it sort of like being, so the idea is knowing when to stop, and knowing when to just go with your first or second instinct, because sometimes first instinct is not right, and then just sort of forging forward, as opposed to second guessing yourself and coming in and tinkering and readjusting and being annoying to the contractor, and because you're constantly readjusting or rethinking or doubting or whatever. I think most people generally, but for me, I think that's like, it's a big thing for me sometimes. I think whether you're in design or whatever, I don't know, any kind of job, I think we always naturally tend to second guess our first choice, maybe our first decision. Would you say?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we have to question stuff. We have to get other opinions, right?
Yeah. I'm big on that, getting opinions, because
you are.
Because you know what? No one knows it all.
It's natural to doubt ourselves.
Yeah.
It's natural to, I think it's healthy to like look for other opinions. And then, when we talk about trusting our gut, I think I'm of the camp that, like, the gut is not some, something that comes out of some intuitive sort of well that has no explanation. I think it's subconsciously, I don't know if that's the right word or not, but up in here somewhere, we've had a whole heap of experiences that are relatable to the moment that we're in. And so we, those things get sort of calculated kind of quickly to sort of figure out, okay, this is how I feel about this. This is my reaction and my gut instinct. And oftenly, as opposed to my use of that word,
I like that word, actually.
Those tend to pay off, or we come back to them, right? How often in design do we have like our initial design that's based on, kind of like a feeling that we get and some thought and stuff like that, and then we get really deep and kind of, frankly, can overthink things, in the process. And then we all pull back to that original idea. Happens all the time. Right. So it's like doing something, and then and then part of that, I think, is what we were talking about or wanting to talk about was, making a decision and then just sticking with it. Like commit and then commit to the commitment. Does that make sense?
Right. And sometimes you need to commit, redo the commitment, and then it's like a recommitment ceremony.
Jesus Christ. If I hear that word one more time.
It's like a recommitment ceremony.
Is that like, are we burying somebody twice? That's what that sounds like.
It's like a recommitment ceremony. No, didn't land. Okay. I guess I kind of set myself up.
I don't know what a
one.
recommitment ceremony is.
To your ideas or to your thoughts or to whatever. And that could be applied in anything. That could be like, you are, I was never really like in the kitchen, for example. I was never really like a confident cook. I wouldn't call myself a chef, but a confident cook. But over the years, I mean, it didn't have to be because you're an amazing cook, but life schedules change, whatever. And I had to by default become comfortable in the kitchen. And I would always second guess myself and doubt myself and just wasn't confident. So I think, what's my point? The point is, in general, in life, whether it's work and life and whatever, sometimes going back to the original idea and staying sort of like convicted in your convictions. Does that even make sense?
Sticking to your convictions.
Sticking to your convictions and getting that confidence also. I'm kind of all over the place, but this is where it sort of comes into the kitchen and cooking and all that sort of stuff. I think over time and experience, you gain confidence, and you you sort of like power through, if you will, whether
Mhm.
it's, following a recipe for baking something or cooking something and powering through that and
Mhm.
finishing it, and then seeing the success and the fruits of your labor, if you will.
Mhm.
And then sort of just continuing on that path, right? I think, in what we do every day is very much that sort of process. I guess we sort of just, it's such a long, drawn out process too
Mhm.
for some of the projects we work on, like a couple of years.
Can be.
So
Let's,
basically be convicted in your convictions.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think, in whatever it is, um, it's sort of being convicted in your convictions. That's not even the right, like, am I speaking
No, just stick.
proper?
You know what?
Stick to your guns, maybe? Is
Make a
that
plan
what
and
it
stick
is?
to it. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of there's so many like cliches we can roll out here, right? Like, one of them, which is, and they're all true, as we all know, kind of thing, is,
What are those cliches?
oh my gosh, do you hear the electric vehicle?
Oh, yeah.
Every time I hear an electric vehicle, I feel like angels are coming to take me away.
Or
My soul is leaving my body.
or the Martians. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, getting beamed up like a cow.
Yeah.
Is the ability to make good decisions is almost exclusively based on a history of learning from the bad ones you make.
Oh, yes.
It's just solely reliant upon that.
Yes.
So there's no such thing as bad here,
Yeah.
right? So
We talk about that a lot,
yeah,
actually.
there's no
Yeah.
bad, right? It's just things and process and things like that. And so, you might we might stick to our guns, and things don't turn out exactly the way we had hoped.
Mm-hmm.
And then we learn from that and then make those adjustments,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's plenty of designs that, go all the way through the approval process. And then when we finally get there, we're like, oh no, we need to change this a bit.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But that's after we've let it go through. Right.
Right.
So, here in this series, we're trying to draw some analogies between, also kind of like learning how to make pizza.
Right. It's so hard. It's hard.
It is
It
hard.
is so hard.
Respect your pizzaiolo.
Yeah, or whoever in your neighborhood that's making pizza.
The name of a pizza maker is
Yes.
a pizzaiolo.
Oh,
That's what they call themselves. They name themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, it is so
Brand
hard.
ambassadors for pizzaiolo.
We've had
Not really, because we're making our own.
some failures. Well, mostly you, because you're the one turning the pizza.
I'm the great failer here, which also means I'm learning the most.
I'm the taste tester.
Babe Ruth had the home run record, and he had the strikeout.
Okay, now we're on a tangent.
Baseball. Okay, so
yes,
hold on to the plan.
Yes.
See it through.
Yes.
Don't mess with it too much.
Yes.
Also, as well.
And
right?
learn from your mistakes and just take it on the chin and move on. And hopefully, that can sort of enable you to grow bigger, better, and sort of gain more confidence as you go along.
Stronger, faster.